Harry Potter likes just about everyone, except he really hates Malfoy. Harry Potter asked Cho Chang to the ball. Cho Chang said that she'd rather die. Here we are, we're doing a fucking podcast. We're millennials, it's all we know how to do. Harry Potter.
Look how cute it is.
Oh, I like it.
It's cute. There she is.
All right.
It's cute. Okay, Loona Lovegood, hello. She was born February 3rd.
Wait. You can't start it yet.
It's already over. We're done.
We're done.
Thank you for
It's
listening.
That was it.
We're done, everyone. Good night. No, stretch that out so it's 50 minutes. Slow it down.
Hello and welcome to Nargles and Other Nonsense, a Harry Potter podcast full of spells, jinxes, and curses, the adult kind. We are the Hags of Hogsmeade, and I am Casey.
I'm Gabby.
Hello, and I'm a businesswoman. My name is Paige, and I'm here to sell you a car.
This business.
Business. I'm a businesswoman.
Just any businesswoman.
Biz.
Stop snapping your water
Sorry,
bottle.
I forgot I was going to open it.
You can not only drink out of it, but you can also carry it.
I wish you guys had the visual. It's incredible. Okay.
Such a fancy water bottle.
It is really nice, though. It's got a filter in it. It doesn't do
That's what
anything,
mine
but it
does,
has a
too.
filter.
Mine's a Brita.
Mine's, like,
Nice.
cheap as hell,
It's got
so
a name.
we're being sponsored by Brita.
Please
Brita.
sponsor us.
Brita, sponsor us.
And they send us a cease and desist. It's like, stop saying Brita. Stop.
Sorry for all those girls out there named Brita. It's got a... That and Alexa.
Yeah, sorry.
You just watch Community once, and you're like, there's so many Britas out there.
There is. I actually saw a thing where...
And Alexa?
Yeah, like, girls named Alexa are really mad at Amazon. Is that Alexa?
This is
Yeah.
so sad, Alexa.
Play Despacito. Memes. Real life memes. Wait, why? Oh, they're mad?
Yeah, because now it's just like, hey, Alexa.
Hey, listen to this. My name is Paige, okay? Guess what? That's what books are filled with. Do you know how many so much stupid fucking jokes I listen to? Just suck it up, Britas and Alexas. We all get through it.
You literally told me last week that
No.
if you
Oh,
were to
right.
take a man's last name, it would have to be for a joke.
Yeah. Well, yeah. That's funny.
So clearly you're going to play off that joke.
Yeah, it's funny, though. It's
Paige.
funny when I initiate.
Miss Paige Turner.
Miss Paige
Paige
Turner.
Turner.
Yeah.
It's great for people named Loona. This is a great podcast for you because we're talking about Loona Lovegood
Oh
today.
my god, what a fucking segue. Gabby just wants to go home. Unlike last week where it was a shit show nightmare, we're going to stay on topic. We're going to have fun. It's going to be brisk. We're going to be done in 20 minutes.
And we're also going to lie a lot because clearly all of that was complete bullshit.
Oh, fuck.
Wait, what?
Casey wants to be here
Oh.
for 4 hours.
No, I'm going to slow down the audio.
So it
Oh,
just
we're
sounds
going to
like-
stay on topic. Okay.
I'll do my dangdest.
No, you're not.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck. I'll do whatever I want.
But yeah, Loona Lovegood.
Yeah.
What a gal.
What? Like, honestly, a fave. And she'll kill me if I don't say this. Shout out to Zoe
I was just
for
thinking that.
picking this topic. We were like, what should we talk about? And she was like, Loona Lovegood. So here we are. Thanks, Zoe.
If you want to give us any topic ideas as well, listeners, you go right ahead
Give
and
it to us because we don't
message
know
us
what
on
we're doing.
Facebook, support us on Patreon. We'll definitely give you a shout out.
Oh my god, we'll do shouts. We'll do shouts out. Like calls to... Is there a
Shouts out?
Or is it...
Why is there an S at the end of shouts?
Coals to sack.
Calls to sack,
Roomsmate.
roomsmate. Is it not? Is it shout outs or shouts out?
Shout outs.
Multiple outs. Alexa!
I legitimately said that like in conversation. I was like, ooh, shouts out to them. And they were like,
Shouts out.
shouts.
Gotcha. Shouts out.
See, the more you say it, though, it sounds right.
Yeah, you're right. Let us know, listeners. Fucking hit us up.
Answer the Twitter poll. Hope you read what would now be last week's, I think.
Yeah.
Paige put it up.
Yeah, it was
Your
really good.
favorite Hogwarts class.
Yeah.
Defense against art.
Defense against arts.
That was, yeah.
Nuclear
Transmutation. Yeah, and then I think it was division and history of music.
I chose nuclear
Transmutation?
Transmutation.
Which is a real thing. It's like science.
I did not want to enjoy division.
Oh my god. 10 people voted. Thanks, guys.
We could use more.
It was tied for Defense Against Art and Nuclear Transmutation, which is pretty nuts.
Yeah.
Thank you for voting, though. Thank you for participating in a Twitter poll. You can find us at Nonsense Nargles. It's lit. I have things stored in a draft folder. They're not
You
good.
just have like stuff saved.
I
Yeah.
thought you did that on
Wow.
the seat of your pants.
Well, I
No
started
offense.
saving them so I remembered them because I
Okay,
came up with
that's-
some and I was like, oh, I want to save these. Like, I literally just have 3 tweets. I don't know if they're even good. Oh, it was because I was reading the 4th book and I was like, these are 4th book thoughts.
Lit.
4th book thoughts. And you want to know who's not in the 4th book? Loona Lovegood. She's in the 5th one.
We also got this podcast name from her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Technically.
Technically.
She brought us all together.
Oh my
Um,
god.
That's like not even true, but
Yeah, she was the one who first mentioned Nargles in the novels, and the reason why this podcast is called Nargles and Other Nonsense. I almost said it the reversed way.
I always say it the reversed way.
nonsense and nargles.
It's because when I was like 12, middle school, I made a little comic strip that said, "Don't touch your mic."
I need to move it up.
My famous comic strip. Don't touch your mic.
No,
It's so good.
I made a comic strip that was like probably it only had stick people because I was too lazy to actually like page. Oh my god! Why didn't you get yourself adjusted before we started recording?
It's my fault. I was rushing her.
I can't even finish the story about the cute thing about starting a comic strip made of stick
Keep
people.
going. I just need to readjust my mic and my seat and pet the cat and take a walk around
And
hit
drink
my-
water
and
really
just
loudly.
Smoke a cigarette.
Hit my boob into the mic.
Yeah. Casey,
I'm so sorry.
Anyway, I wrote a comic strip about Harry Potter and had nothing to do with Nargles whatsoever, but I came up with the title is Nargles and Other Nonsense. And then when we were trying to come up with a name for the podcast, my Twitter handle was at Nonsense Nargles, and I never used it. So I was like, hey guys, why don't we just
Yeah,
you
we
know-
just stole it. We
yeah.
were like,
Actually, I
this'll
think
work.
you guys said, why don't we do it? And I was like, are you sure?
Yeah, and then we were
yeah.
like, yeah, we literally cannot come up with anything because we're all stupid.
We had so many different ones, and they were all bad.
They were all bad, and they got worse.
Hags of Hogsmeade I liked. The Hags. What else was it? I don't remember.
I don't
They
know.
they got increasingly goofy, I think.
The Weird Sisters?
Yeah.
That's already a podcast, though.
Shout out to them.
Yeah,
I've
Good
never
job.
listened to it, but
I haven't either.
great job. We love you guys. We support you.
We support you.
We support any Potter fan. Well, no, that's
Well,
no, that's false.
Within reason.
Within reason.
Yeah, don't be gross.
Yeah.
Ooh, I got a text, but it's from Loona Lovegood, and it says, girl, get on topic. Thanks, Loona.
Where should we start?
Let's just, like, run down, like, her
Her
shit.
bio.
Yeah, let's do her bio.
Okay. So, as just about everyone knows, she's a Ravenclaw. Shout out to all
Ooh.
Ravenclaws.
Yay.
Sorry, Gabby.
I put, because in the Google Doc page said yes. I said cool, awesome, wow.
Oh, no,
No,
I said
Casey
yes.
said yes, and I was
Yeah.
like, wow, cool.
We're excited about it.
Yeah.
We're Ravenclaws. We're
Ravenclaw
stoked.
Pride Week.
Sure, it's Ravenclaw Pride
You just
Week.
decided.
Sure.
When by week we mean literally
Check
just
out our
today.
Instagram for lit photos about Ravenclaw this week.
Hey, I already have some saved. It's fine.
Make fun of her for saving stuff.
She's Casey.
Oh yeah,
I'm prepared.
Of course she has stuff saved.
I'm like such a mess.
I just walk around my house and take pictures of Harry Potter shit, and I say,
In
"Oh,
your
that'll
home.
that'll make an Instagram."
Yeah.
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 Oh, it's just Wally. Everything's cool.
Let's see what else about Loona Lovegood. She is a year younger than Harry and the gang, so that means that she's the same age as Ginny. Which is why I think we don't really hear about her till later in the books because she doesn't. She's just a little
Yeah,
kid
she
that's
wouldn't
friends,
really-
and she's a Ravenclaw, so she's not even like in the Gryffindor common room or anything like that.
So
So
they wouldn't see her. If they did, they'd be like, "There she is."
Yeah.
I don't even think they
And
do that.
Harry's busy.
he's always busy.
Yeah,
He's in the hospital wing.
he's in the hospital a lot, like most of the time.
Yeah.
Her birthday is February 13th.
Ah, she's an Aquarius for my Aquarius people out there. She's one of us, y'all. I think you can
She
tell.
definitely is.
You can tell. If you know an Aquarius, you know that Loona Lovegood is one, because goddamn if Aquarius aren't fucking weirdos.
I don't know what that means.
Dab. Gabby, back me up.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay.
But like Paige isn't really saying anything. She just keeps saying the word Aquarius.
What is Aquarius? They're weird. They love aliens.
A little aloof.
Yeah, they're like not really aware of what they're not on like this plane of existence.
Yeah,
they're like
they have their own ideas about things, their own opinions.
we're like up in space. We have no idea what's going on. And then you have people who are like pay attention. You're like, huh? And then you don't know what's going on.
Do you think JK planned that?
JK plans everything.
That she like looked at star charts and said this is when everyone needs to be born so that they fit their personalities?
Honestly, like it makes sense.
It
though.
makes sense to me. Well, because like, okay, Gabby and I obviously like know about this shit because we fucking love it, right? So like Harry is very much like a Leo.
I mean, like we're not like seasoned professionals.
Yeah.
It's like a hobby.
Yeah, we just like talking
A
about it and
loose-
bringing it
a
up to
loose
annoy.
grasp.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
like to bring it up to annoy people. In all honesty, but
Mainly me, right?
no, there's other people who also hate it, and I'm like,
damn.
wow, that's like so your sign, like way to be a Scorpio, like oh my god. Anyway, and I would say Ron's like very Pisces.
Yeah.
I would say
sensitive.
yeah,
Can't communicate.
like dramatic,
but a sweet boy.
Yeah, very sweet. Does his tries, and then like Harry is like
A Leo.
loud,
Yelling.
yelling,
Can't
like
stay still.
is just always like yeah, and you're like chill out. And then Loona is like very kind of like ethereal, right? Like she's not really here. She's kind of like
Mm-hmm.
and like aloof because they can be blunt as shit because she doesn't care what's going on like the human plane of existence because she's too busy being like, let me write this conspiracy theory.
Lit.
So that's her zodiac analysis.
Which is, her personality as well, I guess.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I love her. She's an icon.
Her Patronus is a hair.
Cute.
A strand of hair.
Just one hair. Just one hair from her head.
But it's incredibly powerful because her hair is like 3
It just
feet long.
floats around and then it'll get like, or you like accidentally breathe it in and it gets caught in your throat.
Yeah, the Dementors try and perform a kiss on it.
Self-stab.
Dementors try and perform a kiss on it and they're like, ugh, there's a hair in my mouth, and then they just disintegrate.
Lit.
That's like canon.
Metal.
That's in...
That's canon. That's JK put her stamp of approval.
Yeah, she did. I'll tweet it at her. She'll come to my defense.
Oh, let's keep tweeting until she notices us.
Okay. I'll tweet more. I'll tweet more and harder and more annoying. Come follow our Twitter.
We lose Twitter followers.
I hope so. Okay.
Her parents are Xenophilius and Pandora Lovegood. Unfortunately, her mother passed away when she was 9 because she was experimenting with risky spells.
That was the first time I even thought about, like, people have to, like, invent spells and, like, you could make a spell up. Like, I
Yeah.
didn't even think about that until Loona
I mean,
was like,
that's all
my
potion
mom died.
making was, too, is just, like, making shit up all the time.
I know, but, like, Snape is so bad at it.
Listen.
Wait, why is he bad at potions?
Like,
he's
not
actually
bad at-
really good at it.
Listen.
He's not bad at potions. He's
Listen
bad
to
at
me.
teaching. She
Listen to
texted me
me.
last night
Oh.
at, like, 1 a.m.
I'm reading the 5th book, and, like, I feel like every potions class, Snape's like, we're preparing this potion today. The instructions are on the board. Have fun. And
Not even have
and,
fun.
like, no, he's just like, don't fuck it up or I swear to God, I'll poison you.
Okay,
Like,
fair.
he literally in the book is like, we're testing these spells and might poison you. Casey, turn it off!
I silenced my phone, but it didn't apparently silence alarms.
Oh, why are you setting an alarm for 9 p.m.? Whatever.
Anyway, I just feel like it's not a way to teach to just be like, here's what you do it. Like, I feel like maybe, like, split people into groups, like, walk through it, talk
He's a
about
bad
the
teacher.
ingredients and what they do. Like, don't just put something on the board. I texted Paige about it, and I was
She
like,
did.
how is anyone learning anything?
And
why,
my response
why
was
is this
they
happening?
aren't.
Well, I don't think he was ever wanted to be a teacher. I don't
He
know why we're
didn't.
talking about Snape right now, but like I don't
It
think
just
he would
annoys me.
because
He's a bad teacher.
He literally is at Hogwarts for the sole fact that like
Harry
Dumb-
will eventually go there.
and Dumbledore will protect Snape from the world.
And
Just put some effort in.
Dumbledore's got... Yeah, I was going to use a phrase, but it's kind of gross, so I'm going to pass on it.
I got you, though. But anyway,
So
there
yeah,
will be a Snape podcast eventually.
Yeah.
And it'll be very...
And it's just going to be
we're
a
just
roast.
It'll be
we're
a
just
lot.
working our way up to that because it's gonna be a lot.
We're gonna wait.
It might have to be like a 2-parter or something.
Yeah,
do you
probably.
think that JK named her mom Pandora because of, like, Pandora's box?
Yes.
Yeah, because you never,
Unleashing it?
unleashing it, and plus she's like mysterious in a way because she's
Yeah.
you never actually meet her. I forgot what I was gonna say. We were talking about spells and creating them.
Creating them.
That would be. I think that would be like a really cool thing to do, but I don't know if I would fuck with that. Like, I don't know if I would be skilled enough to be like, let me just see if I say random words, what's gonna happen.
I would
Well,
know.
you just have to, like, kind of know Latin, and you can probably, like, come up with a spell. Like, expecto patronum.
Is it bad that anytime I see that,
Leviosa,
I just think
levitate.
of like, Beauty and the Beast, and when what's his face is singing the song, and he's like, I'm especially good at expectorating. I honestly think that anytime when Harry yells, Expecto Patronum, that is all I think of.
Oh my god. I love that so much. Can you imagine having to, like, do a spell, spit into, like, a bucket? Wow, shout out to Gaston.
Sort of.
Shouts
Sort of.
out. Right now?
Yes.
Yeah.
Slytherin.
That was easy.
Why?
He's ambitious.
Yeah.
Explain.
Cunning. He tries, remember, he sets up that elaborate
some
thing.
shit.
He sets up an elaborate thing to get Belle to marry him. First, he makes everybody line up and he's like, Belle, people are already here. Let's get married. And she's like, I have to read a book. Bye. And then later,
She's like, nah,
he
son.
sets up an elaborate trap where she's like, this is what we're doing. We're going to make people think Maurice is crazy. And then we're going to get him arrested. And we're going to make sure Belle's home. So then she has to come home, see him getting arrested. And she has to marry me because I can stop it. Like, that's some planning. That's thinking ahead. That's being cunning. You've got goals. You're going for him.
He'll kill that beast to get what he wants.
Yeah, that's kind of fucked up.
It's fucked up, mate.
It's fucked up. That's the one part of that whole thing that I just
Yeah,
said.
yeah.
Yeah.
It fucked you up.
That's the one part that's fucked up. The rest of it, totally fine. Trick a woman into marrying you. Whatever.
Anyway, thank you for listening.
We're done.
Please leave us your thoughts.
Gaston,
In
did I
the
sort him right?
comments.
I don't give a shit.
Yeah, you did.
I'd
did.
say yes. What were we even talking about?
We were talking about
expectorating.
Yeah, and Pandora Lovegood and creating spells. On Pottermore, when you look up Loona Lovegood, they list skills.
As spotting nargles.
Yeah.
I didn't put that in here
To which
because I
I
was like,
responded, wow.
Yeah, I was like, that's really funny because obviously of our podcast name, but also just that's what you're gonna call her spell or her skill.
is
Listen,
Just spotting.
spotting nargles and not like something else that she's
not
good
even
at.
doing it. There they are. That's it. She
I
just
got him,
walks off.
guys.
Not being
I
able
got
to like read upside down.
I didn't think the article was upside down. I think that. Oh. Yep.
What?
Sorry. Keep going.
Okay.
I don't know what I'm doing.
They live near. Well, Loona and her father live in a rock-like house near Ottery St. Catchpole, which is right by the Weasleys.
The best place.
That would be perfect.
Maybe they went to like primary school together.
Oh.
Remember we said they probably all got together.
Yeah,
all the
and
visiting
went
families.
to charm school. Ginny and Loona probably like hung out when they were kids, but
Aw.
God, all the brothers are probably like, yo, she weird.
Would they remember her? Do you not remember things when you're kids?
Do you not remember things when you're a kid?
I remember everything that's ever happened in my
Gabby
life.
truly remembers every
And it's like a
single thing.
blessing and a curse. But like, wouldn't someone have said something? Like, wouldn't Ron have been like, yeah, she lived by me, I know
Do you
her.
think Ron would remember that?
Ron would just been like, oh, it's just that weird girl
Like,
from
wouldn't
up the
somebody
hill.
have said something?
I don't know. Maybe.
Honestly, it was probably. I don't want to like, think that J.K. wouldn't have planned this, but I feel like she was like writing the fifth book, and she went, you know what? We need a character that's because it's gonna get dark.
Yeah,
so we
that's
need
what
someone.
I think.
We need someone who's like cute and funny and like just bright
very
and,
like light.
Yeah,
just
just-
a light character. Like she's not like, not to say she doesn't have depth, but
and to teach Harry about coping with death.
Yeah.
Yeah.
isn't that fun? Like you would think death would be very like dark and sad and scary, but you have kind of one of like the lightest characters to be like, okay, this is what a Thestral is, and not be like, they're terrible and awful. Blah.
And she also just believes him. He's like, yeah, I believe Voldemort's back.
And she's like,
Mhm.
yeah,
We write about it in the Quibbler.
I love her.
Mhm.
God, she's cool as hell. I want to be her.
In
I
the
have to grow my hair out.
in the movie, she actually has a couple different ones. Well, in the book, she has a couple different ones, but they were never described. But in the movies, they did. The first one that she has was a light-colored wand with acorns engraved into it.
Mm-hmm.
And then because hers gets, it gets taken by the Snatchers. I
Yeah,
think.
I think so.
And so when she's actually at what's the name of the house that
They were at just Malfoy Manor, weren't they?
No, the Bill and Fleur's house. They call it something. Shell Cottage.
Shell Cottage.
There it is.
A
When she's there, with Ollivander, he makes her another wand, and it's darker wood, and the handle looks like a long flowering tulip, and it's really pretty.
Of course it does.
Yeah.
He's cool, man.
So that girl
He
got
is cool.
two very pretty wands.
Of course.
She-
She's a beautiful soul.
Yeah. They wrote that song about her.
Jesse McCartney.
Jesse McCartney was like, I love Loona Lovegood.
I don't want another pretty face.
Oh my god, you just did a Louis Armstrong impression. It was really good.
Check out my YouTube for more covers. Style of Louis.
Everybody subscribe to my channel. Like, subscribe. Upvote.
Turn on the notification bell.
Thumbs up. And
What? Are you trying
Vanna Lynch played
I usually just do
film.
these things.
to... Oh,
Well, you normally keep us on sketch, and then like me and Gabby are like,
yeah. Oh, yeah, the actress who played her was Ivana Lynch. Ivana?
Yeah.
It's Ivana.
Ivana?
And she is cool as
She's
all
lit.
hell.
Yeah.
Also, I know that I do know this, that JK said when she was writing the rest, because the movies had come out while she was still writing books,
Yes.
and she had said that she kept the characters in mind as she had written them, and she didn't let the actors like change the way that she wrote anything, but she said it was different for Ivana Lynch. She like wrote Loona to be more like her. Like she always had her in mind when she was writing her after she started playing the character.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
And she said, like Harry Potter is different than Daniel Radcliffe, and like Hermione's different from Emma Watson, but like Loona is Ivana Lynch, like more so in the book. Like I would think of her when I was writing.
Yeah.
You can fact check that though. That might not be right.
I read, because I know that Ivana struggled with an eating disorder, and she became pen pals with J.K. Rowling.
Mm-hmm.
And I read, this was way back, this was on Tumblr, and I don't really believe much of Tumblr, but it said like she wrote to J.K. and was like, I want to play Loona, and J.K. was like, get better.
Yeah,
and we'll do-
yeah,
and
yeah,
we'll-
yeah.
and
I
like,
remember
and we'll
reading
make
about
it
that.
happen.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then she's amazing too.
And now she's like a
so good.
spokesperson, and she's like, it's past me now, and I'm like, I love you, I'm so proud.
We love
Yeah.
you.
We stand.
We truly stand. We stand Loona in all forms.
Yeah.
The actress, the character, and the band. Stand Loona.
Lona. Shout out to Eric,
Why?
who was mad that we did not shout out to him on the first podcast ever,
He's not going to listen to this one, so.
because we did not shout him out.
So, call out post.
Stan Loona.
Stand Loona.
So we said that we first see her in the 5th book. She's introduced at the very beginning. Well, not the very beginning, but when they first get to Hogwarts, and Harry sees the Thestrals for the first time pulling the carriages, and then he gets in the carriage, and like Luna's there.
Oh, I thought she was on the train reading.
Was she on the train?
Yeah, there was
Oh,
like
that's
different
right.
in the
Because
book.
they
it's
had
different
to,
in the movie.
they had to go
Yeah.
be on the prefect's train, and Harry was like, "Who the fuck am I gonna sit with?" And
Oh,
Ginny's like,
that's
"I got you.
right.
Come on."
Yes.
Oh, Ginny. I love that. Because
Yeah.
you can see Ginny being like, come on, you fucker.
She's like,
Let's go.
"I find us a place. Just come on. You're so stupid."
Yeah,
And
well,
then she's like, "There's only Looney," and I was like, "Call her Luna."
She calls her Looney at
Yeah,
yeah, she does.
that?
Yeah.
But and then Neville comes and sits with them too.
with his toad
Ugh, and his weird plant.
that shouts,
Oh,
spouts green stuff.
Yeah.
And then, like, yeah, they get covered in, like, goop, and then Cho Chang walks in.
And she's like,
Yeah.
just wanted to say hi. Okay, bye. And just runs out.
And Harry's like, "Oh man,
That's like
girls, man."
That's so teenage. I love that so much because Harry's just like, why can't I look fucking cool right now? Why can't I have sunglasses on or something?
Like, be just laughing. Everyone's laughing at something I said.
because I'm so cool. Like that's so relatable.
I'm picturing,
Do you know what I mean?
I'm picturing Harry with, like, sunglasses over his glasses. And being,
Yeah.
like, pulling them up on his forehead and being like, hey.
And Cho's like, all right,
She just cries.
bursts into tears. Well, that's that's canon.
It's canon.
Harry looks at her. She just starts crying. And he's like, is she into me? I can't tell.
She also, I feel like she laughs a lot in that first time we see her. Like, Ron makes a joke and she, like, flips out and laughs so hard. And
Luna
Ron's
does.
like,
Yeah,
all
she
right,
does. I remember that.
all right.
He's just like, who is this girl? Like,
Yeah.
why is she laughing? No one laughs as hard at my joke. Like, I'm not the funny one.
He is.
No, he is, but he's so used to his brothers being more entertaining.
Oh, right.
So he was very thrown off by people finding him funny.
Yeah.
I also really like because they had the first chapter on Pottermore. They had that the chapter that she
she
is
was in.
introduced.
Yeah.
They had a little excerpt, so I read it, and she was just like, "You were mean to Padma Patel. Doesn't like you very much." Like out of
Yeah.
nowhere, I love that. Like that's so funny. Like Ron was like, "Ha ha ha! It's me. Let me eat. I'm so hungry." And then like Luna's just like, "You took her to the Yule Ball," and he's like, "Huh?" He literally is like, "Who is this?" But I think like by the end of it, he's like, "All right, this is my friend now."
Isn't she also like, oh, the Ravenclaws totally like Hagrid?
Yeah, she does.
And
that's-
everyone's like, shut your mouth.
It's like literally the Kill Bill siren.
Everyone except Hermione, who's just kind of like quiet because she was just kind of like, well.
We almost did lose all our hands.
Yeah, she's like, I liked it when we had Professor Grubbly Plank, but whatever.
Just wanted to pet a unicorn.
They did, though. Hagrid knows about unicorns. He just likes things with teeth.
Yeah.
Unicorns don't have teeth. ASMR. No, don't.
No! All the people out there who like ASMR are probably like, yes, more.
ASMR, bitches.
I don't even know what it's auditory
Sensory.
mode rules.
I got SAM rules.
Ooh.
Anyway.
Oh, I have pain on my arm. I was like, oh my god, what is
Casey,
this?
could
on
you
my-
stay on topic,
artist.
please?
Sorry.
No, I'm just kidding.
It's when
I was
you're
painting
a
a book.
working artist.
I was painting a bookshelf today.
Of course you
Aw,
were.
Furniture.
Does it look nice? I'll wait for the Instagram.
Yeah, it's for my cousin.
Oh, cute.
Yeah, so what else happens in the 5th book with Loona? Because that's I think where she's
She joins
most prevalent.
the DA. She
Yeah.
makes the Gryffindor hat
Oh, and
that you made.
I made one.
I should have brought it downstairs. I still have it. When I went through all my hats
Get it
last
out.
year.
Get it out and take a picture, and we'll post it for everyone.
I think
Okay.
there's one of us
You
on
don't have to
Facebook.
wear it if you don't want.
I'll wear it.
I can't find it. I was looking really hard for photos of us.
Damn it.
I was stalking all of our old high school pictures because I deleted my account, so I don't have a
That's
lot.
right.
I'm upset.
I'll find it.
I mean, I have one now, but I deleted it when I went to college because I was like, I don't want to be friends with all these people anymore.
That's
Big
Mood.
mood. Big mood.
And then I realized that, I should have saved some of those pictures though.
But I remember there's a picture of me and you in the hallway with like Eric or something, and I'm like
Yeah.
wearing like our full, because we like made outfits. I'm wearing that. We have like paint on our face, and I'm eating a piece of pizza.
We had like a Harry Potter day
At
in
our
our high
school.
school, our like senior year.
Yeah, it was
Yes.
senior year. There was Harry Potter Day, and that meant there was a Quidditch game. And we played Quidditch, and somehow we won. It was me and Casey, and then like 10 actual male athletes.
The snitch was a boy on the track team in like gold shorts.
Yeah, it was.
And like wings on, and you just had to catch him or something.
Yeah, it was crazy.
It was very strange.
And the school officials didn't realize that meant that the snitch would be running all over the school. They thought that this hole was going to be contained in
No,
the
he
gym,
took off.
and he just left into the hallway, and we did not know what was going on. So whether or not he got caught elsewhere, we don't really know.
And all I know is like our class, we never won any like spirit days or anything. We always lost to the class lower than us. Like when we was sophomores versus freshmen, when we were sophomores, we lost constantly.
Yeah.
But that was the one thing that we won. And I remember they were going to take a picture, and I for some reason was captain for some fucking reason. And they were like, Paige, we want to pick you up. All of us are going to pick you up. We're going to put you on our shoulders. We're going to hold you up for this photo. And I was like, no. Like I remember, I don't want to say his name, but I won't. But he was like, we're going to pick you up. And I was like, it's a guy who never fell over.
Oh,
He was
yeah.
like, yeah, we're going to pick you up and we're going to like hold you on our shoulders. And I was like, no, absolutely.
like
not.
our school got really into it.
Yeah.
It was a lot of fun. But
I remember trash talking like fucking crazy.
Well, we were all like
I
Harry
do that all
Potter
the time.
children, so when they finally did that, like all of us nerds were just like, yes.
Yeah, we just went ape shit.
Our
Yeah.
art teacher dressed up like Professor Quirrell.
Oh
And
my God, I forgot about
he
that.
went into the cafeteria and said, "Troll in the dungeon." And no one in the cafeteria responded. So he just turned around and walked out.
What did he expect
And I still think it's the funniest thing.
You want to know why nobody responded? It's because he didn't faint at the end.
I think it might have made it worse.
That's so funny. I didn't know that.
But I love that he did it.
yeah.
I heard he did it in the senior room, which was just like across from the cafeterias where the seniors could eat
Maybe
lunch.
he did.
And the
And
seniors were
he
so
fainted. He
apathetic.
fainted then because I think he got a little bit more of a reaction because they started
Yeah.
laughing. You know, they weren't a bunch of freshmen who were just scared at a teacher screaming across the cafeteria.
And
So
who is this man?
yeah,
Who is this?
Shout out.
It was a lot of fun though. But point is, we're gonna get a picture of that. What?
that hat that we had,
Because Loona made it in the 5th book, and we're talking.
and I
about
made it.
Loona.
Yeah, it was like out of foam and like fabric, and I just like
It's-
hot glued it together.
It was a hat. It was like a
Oh, I found-
conductor's hat
Oh,
that
yeah.
you build onto. So the cap sticks out this far, and the head goes over the whole thing.
Yeah,
And there were two like extra long like yellow pieces, so I could tie it to
Yeah.
my head if I had to run around.
I found like because I never wore wore her baseball cap, so I couldn't find a hat so I just went into like our dress up clothes that we still had at the time, and I was like, look, there's a hat and the Halloween stuff.
Yeah.
Do you not have those anymore?
I still have all my Halloween clothes.
Okay, good. Oh my god.
I'm not getting rid of
I
them.
love that Peter
my
Pan
mom's
costume
going
you
to
gave me.
save those because she's got grandkids now, so
They're
Does
so
she
good.
want her Peter Pan costume back?
no. I don't think that's going to fit anyone.
Fits me.
I could not get that on because it's just made out of felt and it's so hard to get on.
It is very
And
hard
it's
to get
very
on.
sweaty.
It's like I put it on as a joke and I like couldn't take it back off.
As a joke.
You just wanted to be Peter Pan.
One time I went to Gabby's house to like pick her up. For some reason I was wearing that hat when I went to go pick her up, and there were these kids in the street riding their bikes, and I was like, get out of the way, and they just looked at me, and I looked at Gabby and I was like, why aren't they moving? What the hell? They're in the street. And Gabby's like, you're wearing a Peter Pan costume. Why would they listen to you? Which was accurate. You're right. You're right.
You're right. Loona knows about not getting that respect.
Yeah, keeping us on topic today, Gabby. Clearly, I'm not doing a good
Wait,
job.
and there's this quote from Loona that I really like, which was, the girl gave off an aura of distinct dottiness. I love that. That's so fun.
What is dotty? Is like
You know-
dottiness? I would think is like dim-witted.
No, just like being kooky.
Just being kooky. Okay.
Being a little kookamonga.
Cucamonga.
She is. But like,
I also like that. Was it the 5th year? Or no, it was the 6th year where she actually like commentates
Yeah.
a match,
Because Lee's gone.
a Quidditch match, and so she's just like talking about like the sky and all these other things. And I think Harry, does he get knocked out again in that one?
I don't know.
Ends up in the
If
hospital.
he's
wing
playing
with
Quidditch,
Ron.
he's gotten knocked out.
Yeah.
he's got to go to the hospital.
Because I'm pretty sure that one, like, he either gets thrown out or gets knocked out or something, because then Ron had listened to the entire match or something. I don't remember.
I
So
haven't read
many,
that book
so
in
many,
so-
so many Quidditch matches. I get them all confused.
Yeah, but you know he gets hurt in all of them, so you
I
can
love
just
the
assume
Quidditch
he gets hurt.
matches.
Yeah.
Everyone's like, Harry's such a good Quidditch player. Why is he always falling and getting hurt if he's so good? Call out
He's
post.
just unmanipulably so good too.
Hmm?
He's just like, he gets on a broom and it's like, he's the best seeker we've ever had at Hogwarts.
He's the best. He's 11 and he's incredible. Who was their seeker before? They were just like, he was like a 6-year and they're like, fuck you. We need this 11-year-old to play this game.
No,
Graduated.
it was Charlie Weasley, I thought.
Was it? How much older
Then he
is Charlie?
graduated and then just went right to work.
What do you mean?
Like he would be like a 7th year, right? And then
He'd be 17 and he'd just go right to work with dragons?
yeah.
No, I'm saying that he was the seeker.
Yeah.
Who was it before? Like directly before Harry?
Oh, I don't know.
We don't need
Is that what you're asking?
Unless,
Yes.
wait,
Okay.
would he have graduated and then Harry went to school?
Yeah, I'm
yeah.
saying that like the year after.
the year that Charlie left, Ron and Harry started.
Yes.
Yes.
So
Charlie was, I thought it was when Charlie was at school he was that good, and they hadn't had a seeker that good since Charlie.
Me too.
maybe, but I thought I thought he had just left and then
Oh.
they started. I'd have to look at the dates on how.
I don't know how much
he
We need a
is.
timeline.
Yeah, we don't know how
America.
much. I don't know how much.
Plus,
old
I'm
Charlie
getting
is.
swayed by that Harry
Me too.
Potter game that I've been playing on my phone. That app.
I thought you were done.
No, I'm in my 5th year now.
Aw.
Yeah,
Wow.
I've also
Congrats.
exceeded the
Expectations on
no-
your owls.
Do you have
Oh,
a
don't have
Patronus?
I haven't taken them yet. No, it's just
Are you gonna take your owls?
no, I haven't taken them yet.
Oh, she hasn't taken.
Like, are you studying for them right now?
Yeah, they mentioned them.
Are you
at
gonna
the
take your
beginning.
newts?
Yes, if they let me. I became a prefect. Okay,
That's not a surprise to me.
I had to like
Fucking
do all these
goody
extra stuff to become a
two-shoes.
prefect.
You're gonna be a head girl soon.
I also had the choice to become an animagus for some weird reason.
Did you take it?
Yes,
What did you get?
What are you, bitch?
a cat because you had to choose.
Oh,
What are
Well,
the
they were like,
options?
you don't actually get to choose, but if you could choose, what would you be? And then they gave you like cat, toad, and
Ew.
dog.
what the fuck? Those all.
Oh no, it was bird. It was
Ew.
bird, cat, dog.
I'm a bird cat.
Bird, cat.
I'm dog.
Bird person. No, anyway, the game has like now has basically I've gotten to the point where they're still creating storyline. So every now and again it like gets stopped and I have to like wait, which is really frustrating.
Oh,
Weird.
like you're caught up.
I'm caught up. So
Oh.
yeah, so it's a little annoying because every now and again it gets to a point that says you just have to wait and then I have to wait like a couple days before I can continue playing. It's really fucking annoying.
Stop being so good.
Yeah, but anyway, Charlie Weasley's in it and Percy just showed up this
How
year.
much older is Charlie than the rest of them?
I don't know.
I don't want to look it up. I was going to, but it doesn't really.
Anyway,
matter that
Luna.
much.
Oh boy.
We're it's doing so shit.
Oh my god.
But it's all Harry Potter related.
It's all Harry Potter
all-
related.
yeah.
Right. We're just going off on little tangents.
I don't think we talked about anything too crazy that wasn't Harry Potter related.
No. Attends wedding with father.
Oh, that's the 7th book.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, so the 6th book, she goes to Slughorn's Christmas party and she commentates a Quidditch match.
I forgot that she goes to that.
Harry asks her, and it's so cute. But then he has a momentary of why did I do this?
That's because, no offense to Harry, but he's a bit of a basic bitch. He's concerned with what people think.
He also
sometimes.
really wanted to go with Ginny, but couldn't.
Is she dating Dean?
Doesn't she show up and her eyes are red and Hermione's like, she's been crying. Duh.
No, that was one of Slughorn's parties.
Different party?
Different party.
There's so many parties.
Dinner party instead of Christmas
loves
party.
a party. Does she have a
Especially
boyfriend then?
Slughorn.
Yeah, I think she still has a boyfriend then.
Queen of the Thoughts.
And then in the 7th book, she attends the Bill and Fleur's wedding with her father, and that's where we actually meet him.
And we get to see the Deathly Hallows for the first time, and people are like, take that off, asshole. And he's like,
Just
"Huh?
Crumb.
Huh? What? I love the name Xenophilius.
Yes.
Xenophilius.
I'm going to be that asshole that names their kid Xenophilius as his first fucking name.
You
And his
probably
middle
wouldn't-
name will be Tim.
That's what you gotta do. You gotta name your kid something really weird and then give him a really normal middle name. Because I think that's what parents do now. So they say, worst case, they can go by their middle name.
Go by Tim.
No, Tim. Pause, Tim.
Tim.
Pause, though.
Tim.
You're going to be godparents, so you should learn how to say it.
All right, so let's see what else happens in the 7th book. She, like we talked about before, she gets rescued from the Malfoy Manor.
Why does she get nabbed?
Her dad, they were
For-
using it, right?
Yeah, for
Leverage.
leverage.
Oh,
This is
you're
raw.
right.
So they're holding her hostage.
I forgot.
I feel like she's very chill about the whole thing.
Yeah.
She's surprisingly mellow about basically everything. When they're they want to fuck Umbridge over it, she's like, all right. And then when they're like, we have to break into the Ministry of Magic, she goes, okay, I'll come. And they were like,
They're like,
You-
we're going to start a secret society. And she's like, well, not society, but a club. And she's like, all right, where do I sign up?
yeah, where do I go?
Give
What do you want
time
me to
and
do?
place.
Sure.
I'll be there, man.
You want me to fight Death Eaters and I'm literally 14? All right. What do I care? Shrug emoji. She's there. And it's not for lack of caring. She's just like, okay, I'm not concerned with this.
She also helps Harry enter the Ravenclaw common room, which is the first time we see it and really get a background in Ravenclaws and all that, which
That's
I think
the
is
first time you really get to go there.
Yeah.
Do they ever go to the Hufflepuff common room? Do they ever mention how you
They
get
mention
there? Where even is it?
They mention it's by the kitchens, and you have to
Right.
tickle the pear or something
That's
to
to
get into
get
the
into the kitchen.
kitchens. But they said that
There's a thing. It's on my Pottermore.
you go there's barrels or something, and it's you have to
Tap a rhythm, I think.
yeah, and if you get it wrong, you get covered in
Yeah, and
mulled wine or something.
what's the word that kombucha tastes like?
vinegar?
Vinegar. I think it's vinegar. But I
You
cannot
get
confirm.
covered in vinegar. I think you do. I remember
Yeah.
reading about that.
I think I would not get into the Ravenclaw common room.
That's why I'm glad I'm not a Ravenclaw, because if I had to answer a question, I'd be stressed.
Sometimes I take quizzes to see if I could get into the Ravenclaw common room.
You can do that.
Yeah, that's just they give you a bunch of riddles and you gotta see if you can answer them.
Love that.
I don't do very good, which makes me very concerned.
I was reading the thing where it's because I wanted to be okay, why is Loona in Ravenclaw? And it was a description about it, and it was the thing that was welcome to this house, and it was written by some Ravenclaw or whatever, and he was saying be sure, or one of the posts, it was be sure that you bring all your stuff with you when you go to class, because if you're you forgot something and you need to run back into the common room, it's not going to happen because you have to answer a question, and that it's a good way for you to meet your fellow Ravenclaws because you can all stand in front of the door and try and break a riddle. But I think one of my favorite posts on Tumblr is, I don't know whose idea it was, I don't remember, but they were imagine you're drunk and you're trying to get back into the common room and it asks you something and you just drunkenly respond and they're technically that's right, you can come in to just whatever, or does it even matter, we're arguing in circles, it's nihilism, and they're okay, come on in, which I think is really funny.
And Gryffindor, you just say a password. You just have to know a word.
yeah.
And it just swings open.
Same with
Slytherin, right?
Slytherin.
Yeah, you just
They're just oh, it's just just
walk-
a password.
You just have to get a password. But, and everybody knows where Ravenclaw's tower is, though. But I feel the other common rooms are
More secluded.
but you have to I don't think anybody, like, do you think a Gryffindor's going to take the time to try and break in? They'd probably just get a sword and just stab the door. Be like, let me in.
Also, I think, like, why there's going to be kids in there all the time, and they'll just be like, what are you doing? Like, if they, like, come out and you're, like, trying to break in, they'd be like, seriously? Like, what are you doing up here?
And then you'd be like, and then the door goes, what's the point? And then you get into, like, a 45-minute discussion with, like, this door.
Let's talk about why Luna's a Ravenclaw.
Oh,
you put
okay.
that in there, right?
Yeah. Why she is a Ravenclaw? Did I write that down?
Didn't you say it?
I don't know. Oh, yeah. Okay, so
I thought you hit on it before you went on.
Yeah.
Before we did this thing.
it was another cool thing about Ravenclaws that people are the most individual. Some might even call them eccentrics. Like, unlike some other houses we could mention, we think you've got the right to wear what you like, believe what you want, say what you feel. We aren't put off by people who march to a different tune. On the contrary, we value them. That's, like, so Loona. Because I think, like, with everybody calling her, like, Loony Lovegood and, like, but that's, like, people from other houses who aren't with her all that. Well, I think it is. Because I know that.
They don't really say who is harassing her, but people tease her all the time.
Like, just let her live her fucking life, man. Who
Also,
cares?
how is she the weird one? Like, you're a bunch of fucking wizards, and you're constantly, like, having, like, casting spells on each other and walking around with, like, different
know.
colored eyebrows, Harry. Like, why is Loona the weird one?
Yeah, she's like, they're nargles, and people are like, what an idiot, while they're, like, wrestling a mandrake.
Yeah.
They're like, what a fool for believing this. Like,
I feel like she's also just very blunt,
yeah, she didn't give a shit.
which is cool.
Yeah.
I love her. Because she doesn't give a shit. She's like, and she wants to have those discussions with you, like, why do you think this isn't real? What do you think shaped your mind to close you off from this experience? And you know if that bitch had access to a Muggle TV, she'd be watching X-Files. Would she like David Lynch, though?
Would she even care?
No. She wouldn't be watching TV.
No.
She'd be
I
like
don't think she would
I
either.
don't think she'd care at all.
punching through a TV and building
Why
it.
would she be punching through a TV?
Just for fun.
Why would she? I feel like she's not violent.
I want to punch through a TV. I'm sorry. I'm projecting.
Okay, Luna painting all her friends on her ceiling.
Cute.
Creepy or cute?
Creepy.
Cute.
I'm creepy. I'm team creepy.
I think it's cute.
However,
I think it's cute.
mindset of when she probably did that, 15, 16 years old, my room had a lot of weird shit in it when I was that age.
Was it because she's like, they're all gonna die one day? This is a fucking war we're in.
No.
Okay.
I don't think she
That's
was...
where I thought you were taking it. Was like, she's got to
No.
commemorate them. I don't know. I walked into
No, I
one of your
think
rooms and there's a painting of me.
I
I'm out.
But
I'm out.
it was her way of, like,
who's
instead
the
of,
most
like...
likely to do that?
You.
I guess, you know, like, some people put, like, quotes on their walls, or, like, pictures of their friends, or, like, just weird printouts. Stop tapping your...
I'm sorry.
Or just, they have, like, things that,
Talk faster so Gabby can go.
No,
Um,
I'm just antsy.
that, I don't know, just commemorate how they feel and their attitudes or whatever, and she just liked painting walls, and so then when she made friends, she decided to paint what she knew, and that was her friends' faces, and I think she, as an only child, she would probably felt the need to be surrounded by people, especially because she lost her mother, so she just used, she just painted
Sounds so
her.
lonely.
It's so cute. I really like that she did
I mean,
that.
she lived in the middle of nowhere.
with her
as-
weird-ass father.
Yeah, she probably had to get away from him quite a bit because he was probably just like, Luna,
I
come
don't
here,
know,
look
they're
at
kinda
this. And she's
both
probably just
weird.
like,
I
okay,
feel like they
Dad,
vibed.
not another weird thing. Like, I've had enough today.
He was
No,
like, let's
I
go
don't
spot
think
the
so.
nargles. You need to have some skills.
And she's like, all right, Dad. I think that they vibe. Because,
Yeah.
like, when you are a weirdo, you're a weirdo because someone around you is a weirdo.
I guess so.
I love in the movie at the wedding when they just dance.
Yes, and they spin around.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Iconic. An iconic fashion icon.
I think it's cute because I think she was like, these are my friends and they mean a lot to me and I'm going to paint them. I think it was weird for them to see it because they were like, oh, Loona likes us this much.
Yeah.
Duh.
Oh.
They were like so self-involved with each other.
Yeah, I think they're like, it's
absolutely.
the three of us. It's the three of us. It's the trio.
Well, Harry was like, it's me, it's me, it's me, it's me. And then everyone else, and then Ron and Hermione were like, no, it's the three of us. It's always us.
It's the three of us. And then she was like, oh, like it's kind of the like, oh, she's not our best friend, but we're her best friend, but we're not
Yeah,
best friends
that's why
with her,
it was
but she's
weird
best
for
friends
them.
with us. I think that was why they were like, what the fuck? I saw it, I'd be like, all right. I'd be like,
You'd cry.
I would weep. You're right. I'd be like, this is so touching that you like took the time to like paint me. Like, what?
Yeah.
This is so cute.
One of my favorite moments that I think I remember crying when I was reading Deathly Hallows when I read this, because it was like at the end of the battle, and this is actually the last time Loona is mentioned in the novels, and the quote is from the book: Harry found himself sitting on a bench beside Loona. I'd want some peace and quiet if it were me, she said. I'd love some, he replied. I'll distract them all, she said. Use your cloak. And before he could say a word, she had cried, Ooh, look, a blibbering humdinger, and pointed out of the window. And I was like,
An icon.
What a good friend to
She
be
is.
like sitting next to him after all this stuff has gone down and they've lost like loved ones, and she's just like, just get out of here. Like,
Just go.
get your thoughts together before you have to continue and face like the reality of all of it. And I was just like, what a girl.
She's a good friend.
Oh God, Paige, don't cry.
I'm not crying.
Whenever I read that, I always think, does she know he had an invisibility cloak? Does she just know these things instinctively because she's Loona?
She might. Maybe they used it.
They must have used it.
They've used it before then in front of her
Yeah.
and with her.
They
When they
must
were
have.
at Shell Cottage, they used it to go with grip hook on Harry's back.
Okay, good. Okay, because sometimes I'm just like, this whole time Luna's known about it and just hasn't said it. That would be
She
lit.
can just see through them. She can
Right?
see
She
through.
just can.
Plus, I
She
feel
can
like she
see
was just
through
like
bullshit. That's why.
she probably just would like notice things more. Like she
Yeah,
just is
She's
like
observant.
yeah, and she would just be like, "What are they up to?" And then
She's a
like they
shrinker.
disappear under a cloak, and she's just like, "Okay."
All right. I'll take it.
This is stuff that J.K. has said about after. So I guess the epilogue for Loona. She becomes a magizoologist. That's a mouthful. Magizoologist, which is a magical naturalist,
That's what I want to do.
discovering and classifying many species that had never been encountered before. So nargles are real.
Yes.
Absolutely. Check your mistletoe, bitches.
And then she
Look.
eventually married Rolf Scamander.
Dope.
Yeah, which is the
Go off, sis.
like one of the great grandsons of Newt Scamander, which I think is really cute.
I love that.
And then they had twin sons, Lochran and Lysander.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Gross.
And then obviously,
Terrible names.
obviously Harry and Ginny named their one daughter Lily Loona Potter in her honor, which I again don't understand why she's the only not dead one that they named their kid after.
I really like the name, though. It has a nice ring.
It does. I get why they
Lily
named it.
Loona.
Plus, Ginny was probably like, "Hey, I get a name, please, my friend."
Yeah, we don't have time to get into why. I mean, we have in the past. But,
You know our thoughts.
yeah, you know it's bullshit. You name your kid fucking Hagrid, dumb idiot. But I know that, so she ends up in the books, she marries Rolf Scamander, which is cool. Because I think it makes, sense.
Yeah.
Because he probably loves creepy shit too. But I know in the movies they're like, all right, Neville and Loona, blah, 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 which I like, but I'm cool with either one, but I know why they did in the movies, because they're like, we gotta do something. We gotta do something with these fucking kids.
And we also want to see Neville happy.
We do just want to see Neville happy. And I mean, I think it's just that one scene where he's like, I gotta go tell Loona that I like her, because like we're gonna die, which is like baller. That's
Yeah.
like a mood.
I know. I haven't watched the 7th one in so long.
I think it's cute, but I don't think Neville is right for her.
Nah.
No, not at all.
Why
I love-
not?
Just because I can't see them together, because they just make such good friends that like
Listen, all y'all, we're going to put this on Instagram, and all y'all are going to comment. Neville and Loona, we love them. Listen. Listen to Casey.
They're
They
good
just-
friends. They don't
they're
make
good
sense
friends, and they-
romantically.
she's I think too weird for Neville, and he spent most of his life trying to fit in.
I was gonna say,
and
he's too
it would-
self-conscious.
And
You know
he,
what I mean?
he needs someone that will bring him into like a comfortable place in his life, and I don't think she would constantly be pushing the comfort zone, and I don't think he would really want to do that.
Yeah, I agree. Because he just wants to do his Neville thing.
Plus, I think he's too quiet for her. She needs someone a little bit more out there, and
She needs someone who's going to engage in these weird-ass discussions that she
instead of
wants
just
to
being
have. Mm-hmm.
like, okay, like that would probably be his response to half the stuff that she says.
But I like that they're buddies. I'm a big
Yeah.
fan of, like, Silver Trio. Like,
Yeah.
I love them. I like that they're all buddies. And they're like fun and cute.
They do fun stuff and resist and
Yeah, they're
fucking kick ass.
fucking Neville. We don't have to talk about how much I love Neville constantly, but I feel like Neville's great.
Do people ship Harry and Luna? I feel like I've seen it on
Probably.
some Tumblr.
I feel like it's probably one of the like out of the ships, it's probably less big, I guess.
Mhm.
Because I haven't seen that much of it, but I think it makes sense because whenever Harry interacts with a woman, they're in love. He does
probably-
ask her to a dinner.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's just probably because of that one scene in the.
But he doesn't
Sixth
like
book.
her.
No, but it doesn't matter.
He's
No, he appreciates her
Ginny,
for
Ginny.
her intelligence and, like, I don't know, friendship, I guess, because she does support him in a lot of ways when no one else would in the 5th book, and I think that's the connection that he always has to her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think, too, a lot of his everybody, like, they're all very serious a lot. Like, they're always thinking, like, okay, what do we do next? And, like, Luna is just not concerned with that stuff because to her it's not important. And I think he needs, like, all right, it's not important. That kind of energy.
Yeah.
And also she's fun.
Yeah.
And, like,
She's so cute.
I guess it is kind of weird to think, yeah, Luna's a weirdo, but they're a bunch of fucking wizards and witches and stuff, and they're like,
Yeah.
she's a freak, which is like kind of funny
it
because
is.
you're like, she is so weird. Like, oh my god, she's wearing a radishes as earrings. Oh my god, like,
Fashion icon.
are
Yeah.
you looking around you? You're all doing weird shit, but you're like, that one's extra weird.
When it's like, oh, if you come from a wizarding family, most of your parents don't know how to dress in muggle clothes.
Yeah, right. And they're like,
And you're
she's a
yelling
freak.
at her for her sense of style when most of the kids probably are just like, this goes together. It's like, if you weren't in robes, what would you
At
be
least
wearing?
she's got style. Am I right, ladies?
What?
Lit. Do we have any other topics to hit on?
Oh my god, Gabby wants to be
We're
done.
15 minutes, homies.
Oh, damn. You're right.
I don't think so. I think we covered just about all you can really talk about Luna. She's a great girl.
She
Would
is.
y'all be friends with Luna?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
We are. Zoe.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I think I would. I don't know though.
Ooh. Y'all in the same house, you'd see her.
Yeah, I'd probably get along with her, but living with her, if she might be a little bit much.
Oh, absolutely.
I can understand why some of the other Ravenclaw girls were probably like, oh my god, Luna is doing something weird again. I don't know. Or like she's taking too long in the bathroom. Like she's talking to herself again. Like, should I be concerned with this person? Like, or maybe she's like the type of person, she probably like, she says she sleepwalks. That's probably really annoying to be a roommate with someone who sleepwalks because you're constantly being like, oh god, like, what is she doing? Why is she
Is she
standing?
really awake or
like-
she's going? Is she just asleep?
Like, you wake up in the middle of the night, you roll over, and you're like, ah, oh my god, why is she standing over me? And then she just like leaves the room, and you're just like, oh my god, she's gonna kill me.
I think I would be
Teenage
friends
me,
with her.
teenage me might be a little freaked out by that.
I think you would be friends. I think we'd all be friends with her because we
Yeah.
already are. So. And I would ask her if I could braid her hair though, because it's like it's
Oh, yeah.
so long. I'd be like, let me braid it.
Oh, yeah, I would want to just play with her hair all the time. Be like, let's do some crazy shit with
And we could
it.
like braid like fucking mistletoe into it. She could hang out. You know, we
Yeah.
could do whatever. Who cares? We'll braid anything into it. Who gives up?
Hell yeah.
Heck.
Let us braid your hair.
At Luna. Stan
Stan
Luna.
Luna.
So we got Fuck, Marry, Kill, which I'm going to drag out for so long.
Oh god.
No.
Who
I'm just
are
kidding.
people? Are you going to sing our song?
I'm going to sing the song.
Sing the song.
Who would you fuck? Who would you marry? Who would you kill?
Lovely.
Wow.
Lovely. Lovely.
Okay, so
Thanks for that.
for our Luna episode today, we've got some Luna-themed people. We've got Seamus Finnegan, Lee Jordan, Ernie Macmillan.
Macmillan. I thought.
So we've got 2 Gryffindors and a Hufflepuff. So who would you fuck, marry, and who would you kill?
What does Ernie do? Give me some information.
Ernie was the one who was like, it's me, Ernie McMillan. In the second one, he was like, it's me, Ernie. I'm Blackberry, blah, 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 blah.
It just talks a lot.
And then he was the one who was like, I fucking knew that Harry was gonna, like, is the thing
Heir
of
to
Slytherin.
heir
He's
Slytherin.
going to kill people.
Because,
Yeah.
like, he was talking to, what's his name, Justin Flinch Flinchy, and when he found out that he was, like, Muggle-born, like, Potter was, like, so rude. And then they were like, Ernie, stop. Harry's in the room. And he was like, oh, my God, hey. Ernie.
He's basically like a little gossip.
He's a little gossip, but he's pompous.
I relate.
That's what it was. He's pompous.
Okay.
He's like, I'm Ernie. And then Lee Jordan and Seamus Finnegan. When are we going to have our Seamus Finnegan episode? I'm going to go off.
I have to research Seamus Finnegan because I don't.
I want to finish the books first.
That's valid. You're valid.
Okay. This is hard.
I came up with this, but I didn't think about it at all.
All right. I think I would kill Ernie because every time he was mentioned, he was annoying. Then I would fuck Seamus. I think. Yeah, I would fuck Seamus, and then I would marry Lee Jordan.
I think you'd have... That seems like that'd be a very stressful marriage for you.
Yeah, but it would be like he just seems like a lot of fun.
Yeah. He does seem like fun, but a lot. He's pranking you all the time.
I would prank. I love pranking people. The amount of times I grew up with siblings. I think you guys forget that I had older brothers.
I've just never been pranked by you.
I'm not going to prank you guys.
Why?
No, the amount of times that I
Then you don't love pranks.
I scare the shit out of Austin, or I used to like just jump out at my sister and things like that. Oh.
That's not pranking. That's just being a bully.
No, it's not. When you just like hide and then you just go, yeah.
That's being a bully. But that's, yeah, you can marry him.
I love this podcast.
Well, like last week is like fucking Casey loves Rick and Morty. Now it's I'm a prankster. Okay.
No one's gonna know about that though because we cut it out.
Yeah, whatever. If you were on our Patreon, then you would fucking know.
Why are you shaming people into becoming patrons?
I don't know.
It's
the only way I know how to express
myself. The thing is,
myself.
I would say the same thing.
All right.
I think I would kill Ernie. Fuck Seamus.
Seamus
because I feel like
Finnegan.
he grows, I think. And, Ernie's not going to be annoying. Doesn't he? I think we have different opinions of Seamus.
I love Seamus Finnegan.
I thought you didn't like him.
No. Oh, wait, you're right. No, I was pissed at him.
Yeah, so, yeah.
He gets really mean in the...
He's mean as fuck.
In the fifth one.
That's a count against him. And then Ernie would just be annoying. But I feel like me and Lee would do bits.
Yeah.
And I feel like neither one of us would let it die in the same way that we never let it die.
Hell yeah, bitch.
Yeah.
The only way you get out of a bit is you truly die.
You die. And I feel like he's got that same thing. Also, I love his Quidditch commentary.
Yeah.
When McGonagall's like, stop it!
I feel like he's just so entertaining to be around. Like, I would just love someone who would be able to just be that quick-witted.
Yeah.
Is it bad for me to pick the same?
No.
No.
Because I think that I would. Well, because
we're friends, we'll have similar interests.
Yeah.
It happens.
Okay.
Even though we all don't love pranks.
Yeah, I'm not a prankster like Izzy. Yeah, like same thing. Like I'd want to marry Lee Jordan because like a bit would never die. Like we would get married as a joke. Do you know what I mean?
As a prank, we get married like Winston on New Girl.
Yeah, like we get married as a joke, and then I too get really fired up about sports, so that's valid.
Yeah.
Seamus, I do love an Irishman.
I thought you didn't like him.
No, I think that's it. I have a lot of... it's that thing that I always say, which is I feel strongly about it. I just don't know which way. Like, I feel very strongly about Seamus, but I can't tell if it's I like really like him or really hate him. Fifth book, hate.
He's always blowing himself up.
In the books, though. I mean, in the movies. I can't tell the difference. And then, yeah, let's kill Ernie because he sucks. He's pompous. He reminds me
in
of...
the books, he's still trying to... He is always, like, a mess.
Seamus?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, he's always the one... He's just, like, always, like, filthy because he did
a mess?
T.
I mean, he's just a teenage boy, so I guess, yeah, he would just be a mess
in one
all
of the
time.
movies, doesn't he, like, grab his wand and he, like, pokes Dean's, like, West Ham, like, soccer poster, and he's like, I want this move.
No, that's in the book.
Yeah, that's in a book, right? He's just like, I want this
It's
move.
like in the first
They're
one.
all like, why is... Make it move.
Yeah, and he starts
But, like,
wild.
isn't Seamus like half-blood? So,
Yes!
like, wouldn't you know that?
I thought it was Ron who was like that.
I can't remember, but I think that's just really funny.
Please tweet at us and let us know because that's
We have no facts.
I have to
We
look
don't
that
know
up because
anything.
it was a really
Just,
funny
like,
moment.
That's
when they...
just funny that I think it was Ron just like beating it with a
Yeah,
wand.
because that Ron was like, they don't move.
That makes more sense. Sorry, Seamus.
Explain.
I love Seamus.
Sorry, Seamus.
Sorry.
Yeah, we know you're listening.
Yeah. And I'll kill... You want to... Ernie reminds me of... You know in 10 Things I Hate About You, that one golf guy? What's that part party, and he's like, "That's Nigel with the brie."
The brie.
And he opens the door, and it's that huge party. And then he's like, he ousted me because he spread a rumor I buy my Izods at an outlet mall. Whoever that guy is, that's Ernie. Because he's pompous and he wears a sweater. I don't know if Ernie wears a sweater. He probably does. It's cold. It's a
I'm pretty
castle.
sure he's also the one that questions Harry during the 5th book about the Dumbledore's army. He's like, well, if you told us how Crumb died. I think he's like one of the
he's
skeptics.
Like, yeah, and then Harry, because Harry has no chill at all in that book, he's like, well, I'm not going to talk about it, so I'm here for that guy. And then he melts everyone's
Wait, in the
faces
meeting?
up. Yeah,
I thought that was Zacharias.
Oh,
I
that's
just
right.
read it.
Oh.
Don't test me.
And that's your favorite book, too.
Yeah. I love Angry Harry.
Worm. Can't relate.
No.
That's like my least favorite one.
I
'cause I'm like,
genuinely,
bitch, pull it together.
I'm enjoying that Hogwarts isn't just like happy-go-lucky Hogwarts. Like, I like that there's a struggle at Hogwarts.
They
For,
have a
like,
hard
the
time.
that they have so much homework and everything is shitty. I don't know.
And Umbridge is like,
Relatable.
you guys are stupid and I hate you. And everyone's like,
Put your wands away.
put your wands away and just read this book. That's like, we won't have to get in. Sorry, I was going to take this down a political road. We're just going to avoid it. We're going to avoid it.
This is a happy place.
Sorry. Everybody vote soon.
That's your shout out.
Shout out.
Make sure you vote. I love voting.
Well,
We're
thank
done.
you. Thank you all for just all the claps. Thank you all for listening again this week. Calm yourself, Paige. I have to like promote our shit.
Sorry.
If you're not already, please follow us on Facebook and Twitter and Instagram. We post stuff every day, kind of. We try to post stuff all the time, and we would love your input. If you're interested if you have any questions for us or comments or whatever, we'd love to hear from you guys. Also, donate on Patreon, and we can, create better shit for you guys.
You can hear us talk about Rick and Morty.
Yeah, we save all of the extra bits because we record for quite a while before we actually cut in about Harry Potter, so we've been saving those extra bits for you guys. So if you want some laughs about the stupid stuff we talk about, or extra episodes that we're going to create, we'll bring on some special guests and that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
No one famous yet, but we'll get there.
No one famous yet. We're looking for celebrities. Hit us up. Email us.
All right, what's the secret word?
Oh my God. I don't know. Margaritaville.
Margaritaville. Love it.
All right.
Bye. Nerds.